Okay, testing. Can I hear myself? There's like a 10-hour delay, isn't there? As long as it works, I'm gonna be happy. If it doesn't, then I'm probably gonna punch my screen again. Okay. Yes, it works! Testing. Can I hear myself? Only took 17,000 attempts, but it finally works. There's like a 10-hour delay, isn't there? I'm gonna need to figure out something better than stream camp, aren't I? Hello, Mateo. How are you doing? You're basically the only viewer I have. This is now a one-on-one conversation with Mateo, as it normally is. The last stream completely miraculously managed to get 35 views. I have no idea how. I'm guessing because of the title, but it did. So, well, we're at 3 right now, and that doesn't include my Chaos account. Because apparently my Chaos account doesn't exist. So, don't know. Anyways, well, first of all, I fixed the stupid problem, so now I'm not doxing myself every time I show something in here. And second of all, I've done a couple, things. If you all have seen... Actually, I'm not even going to switch accounts, If you all have seen on my thing, I have been, Wait, what? I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Okay, but as you've probably noticed, I'm doing a bit of a project. So, currently... Let's see if I transferred it over or not. Later. So, stick around, LMAO. Let's see. Is it not on both devices? Why is it not on both devices? You know what? I'm not going to question it. You know, I have an extremely complex method in order to send stuff between devices. Who wants to see it? Okay, I'm gonna assume that by the time it shows, one of you has responded. Let's go into notes, get rid of that. Okay. And now I just go down here. And wait. If I go on my other account, come here, go to the bottom, touch that. Theoretically, I should see myself in a few hours. If not, I'm probably cooked. Huh, that's weird. Lagging an insane amount, that means it probably works. Okay, let's just reload this. Wow, that's a lot of lag. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I have my post schedule already made for the next good few months. I'll begin at the start and go down. First of all, to be clear, okay, I'm gonna turn off the fan in the background. I really need like a recording studio or something. Although honestly, the audio quality would not go up by 2 inches. 5 good boys watching, but now 2. Dang it. To be clear, even though I haven't posted, I've now looked at 5 different indie communities. I've looked at PvP Civilization, Murder Drones, Amazing Digital Circus, Gaslight District. Actually, it's more than 5 now that I'm thinking of it. Shanzi's Mirza, Animation vs. Minecraft, and Epic the Musical. And in them, I've come up with the... Why do these ones... What? What? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'll just do that. Is it because of this? Okay, now it's fixed. But I've come up with 8 laws that I'm going to be using to basically explain every single reason why I hate every single series. Show don't tell is the most obvious one. Trust your audience. I'm going to assume that you can read. Imply don't say is basically just another way to say show don't tell. This one is going to be extremely important for the 1 hour video I'm posting in August. Yes, 1 hour. I'm very happy about it. The moral collapse also is going to be talked about during it. In D&D and in writing, there's something called the having a hammer when everything's a nail. It is used to describe what... For instance, if you give a character the ability to change gravity, and then you keep having them just use it in order to insta-kill enemies. I really do not like those because they kind of break the story. And giving even a single one to a character kind of breaks the storyline itself. The first thing is do not give anyone an ability that is impossible to avoid. Like, do not give them the ability to spawn a black hole inside of someone. I'm looking at you, murder drones. Second, do not give it an extreme amount of range. For instance, they should not be able to make a black hole the size of a planet inside of any random person. I'm still looking at you, murder drones. The third is, do not make it lethal. You'll never guess why that's important. What did I forget? I mean, the stream's been going on for like 10 seconds. For like 5 minutes, so what have I forgotten? I'll wait until you hear it. The self-awareness doesn't take away fault. That's somewhat obvious. And then and this murder drones. I hate it. I bet you can't figure out my criminal record. 1 reply Indo's index and what? What? Indo's at Indosamage _ analysis 7. If something comes up, nope, nothing came up. Just my channel. Okay, you're having a you're having a, something's going on with you, I'm not gonna question it. Okay, the third is, well, yet again directly referring to murder drones. Like, half of these refer to murder drones for some reason. It's almost as if murder drones is gonna be a fun series to explain. It took me 1 week to explain, to make an entire theory on short swears. It took... 7 months ago. I love how I am basically having a one-on-one conversation with you. It's not Hammy isn't okay. It was, Barry. I bet you can't figure out my criminal record. Smiley face, 1 reply, Indo's index. Period button thing at Indosamage analysis 7 months ago at Hammy isn't okay. that's next week's shirt, then one reply. Be a problem later on, I'm gonna ignore it. This thing right here, I've been working on for about 30 minutes. It is extremely basic, but it's gonna get the job done for the 1 hour video I'm making, which is taking an unholy amount of time to make, sadly. This one specifically is going to be really important, so if you're still here in August, look for it. And then at the very bottom, what I just added, this is my post schedule for the next bit. The How to Train Your Dragon video obviously was posted like a few days ago, probably 2 weeks ago. This is the next one coming out, and I'm going to give you a slightly longer sneak peek of it. This one, August will have two. Memes become... This one is the 1 hour video. The second one, the first video to come out is almost always going to be more important. So if you have to lose one, it's good. Lose the second one. This second one is a part of the script. This second one is a 30-minute section of the script for this, which explains the whole thing. I actually have it just here. I'm not going to show it because it's in October, but, you know. I mean, not October, August. This one is the Murder Drones video, which is taking me almost as long as it's taken me to make the 1 hour Shanzi's Mirza video. Also, in case you're wondering why the Shanzi's Mirza content is the only one that does not have the name of the series on it, that's because no one knows what the series is. Epic the Musical is a group of 30 songs, so I end up splitting it into 2 parts. I'm splitting a lot of stuff into 2 parts, mainly because, I don't know. Yeah, my YouTube channel is really inflated. I genuinely could just have you as a subscriber, and it wouldn't really change anything except for my ego. Someday I'm going to have 2 whole viewers. Maybe Hammy will join, who knows. So far, it's just been my Chaos account and you talking. In November, we have animator versus animation. Actually, that's supposed to be... I wrote that wrong. That's supposed to be animation versus Minecraft. That one's going to be fun to make because, you see, Shanzi's Mirza is 30 minutes total of content. Murder Drones is at the 2.5 hour mark. Animation versus Minecraft is in a 7-hour area. It's gonna be fun to make. It's gonna be very painful. This one is, this one I already made, actually. This one's the Murder Drones Explained, which is, like, half done. This one is one that I'm trying to figure out where to put in this. This one's the 1 hour Shanzi's Mirza. This one is this one. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering why there's a second thing in parentheses, the reason that's going to be on the thumbnail. So the thumbnail will say when memes become lure, and then the title would say the best and worst ARG I have seen. I feel like I probably should have clarified that first. And then at the very bottom, we have the 2 dumbest things I'm probably ever gonna make. You're the only viewer, so there's no point in caring. I have found 3 characters. Mirza, who is a god with an attack that can annihilate a planet. Uzi, who can make a black hole with the mass of the sun. and another character who has the power of 2 multiverses in a staff, and I'm gonna make them fight. It's gonna be a fun video. I'm really looking forward to making it, and honestly, it's the only reason that I switched over. All of the others somewhat lead up to it, so more views because money. That's something that I don't have. And then here, it's pretty obvious. This one's referring to Shanzi's Mirza. In case you're wondering why I'm focusing so much on Shanzi's Mirza, it's because it's the least viewed of the series, so I can basically do whatever I want with it. If I tried to rewrite Murder Drones, Twitter would come after me. What happened? Not much. Yeah. Let's see. I might as well. Let's go into CapCut. Player doesn't kick me for doing this. Let's see, is it an hour behind? If it is, then I'm gonna have to redo it. Yep, it's 2 seconds behind. Try again. Okay. This is the... If you saw the community post, then you've already seen it. But this is the next video I'm planning to make. I've broken it up into 6 sections, of which I'm making one every... I really want to do it one every week, but if I did that, then it would be done sometime in August. Meanwhile, me laughing because they are both weak. Which 2 are weak? To be clear, I only see your things like an hour later, so when you say stuff like that, I have no idea which characters you're talking about, Stumley. Also, I think I understand the chat refers to the player amount of other people watching. That's why it can go down to 1 even though I'm watching and you're watching. So that means technically there's 3 people. Which means I'm going to get a whole hour of watch time if I stay here for 20 minutes. Yay. I'm still trying to figure out which 2 characters you mean by weak, because yeah, it's so delayed. Let's see how long it'll take for that to bounce back to you. Yeah, I have this amazing... I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a few seconds. The plan is I'm gonna slow down posting content, but these things are gonna be these things are going to be much, much longer. The phrase the characters are... Have you seen the series? I wouldn't be surprised if you saw Murder Drones, but there's no way that you've seen Shanzi's Mirza, and I can very confidently tell you that no matter what explanation you give, you're wrong. Ooh, 5 people are on now. Hello! You're going to leave within 30 seconds. People mainly watch based on subscribers. Like, they don't care about your personality, they care about being in the know with a large subscriber YouTube channel. If they really care, because that's like 90% of the reason why people watch live streams for the YouTuber. So I'm just slowly burning through my audience's trust as I make this. Oh, one's gone. The fight itself... Yeah, 10 years later, that's accurate. In this one... The 2 characters that I'm using for that, both of them are self-proclaimed gods, and both genuinely do have multiple attacks that can... Because that's like 90% of the reason why people watch live streams for the YouTuber. So I'm just... Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, but as for saying these 2 characters are weak, Uzi straight up could not only survive a shot from the Death Star, but could cause it to rebound onto the Death Star, destroying it. That is like the dumbest thing ever, but it is technically possible. And Marissa just grabs you and rips you in half with her water powers. So any water being is just cooked. Amazing Digital Circus, yay, that one. I absolutely, oh my goodness. That was like one of the only ones that I have trouble looking at. It took me 2 days to write a 1-hour script for Shanzi's Marissa. It's taken me about a week to write one episode of the script for Murder Drones. And it took me only a day to write the script for the Epic the Musical video. The one that I'm really struggling with is Amazing Digital Circus. I'm probably not going to talk about it directly for a while, mainly because the second I post something, once I post a video trying to explain it, right when another episode comes out, it'll immediately be out of date. So I'd much rather wait till it's done, if that makes sense. Although, let's be honest, that's probably going to be in, 5 years. Yeah, it's probably going to be in, the next 10 or so years, to be honest. It's just because the post schedule for them it's not great. The hope is that I'll probably make a video talking about the first half, but that's probably going to be sometime next year, I'm going to be honest. It's very hard to talk about a series when it's only half done. I'll just say it like that. Believe me, I'm trying with Murder Drones and with Epic. It's not working out. The hope is that I can somewhat... The smaller the indie community is, the stronger its fan base normally is. So I'm pretty confident that if the content's good enough, I can get views. The only issue is my content sucks. So I'm really trying to make the content higher quality as well. It's going to take a bit for the first ones, which is why, of course, the first 2 months only have one. But after that, we'll see. I'm still trying to figure out the power scaling for Uzi. You know what? I should probably look into Pomni. I'm sure maybe Pomni or one of the plastic droids can be used in this little fight. Yep, 10 years later. 10 years later, and you finally get the response you said at the start of this. It is just absolutely amazing. Yeah, I have the delay set for 10 seconds. I think the device assumes I mean 10 minutes. Because it actually isn't that far off. Let's see, it's been 30 minutes, so that means I'm legally allowed to leave at any point. You know what? If I've had more than 3 comments in the past week... Okay, this is going to take an hour to load. If I've had more than 3 comments in the past week on my Indo's Index channel, then I'll continue the stream. Let's see. Week 0000000. Well, looks like I'm not continuing. But how are there 5 people on? Oh, it's back down to 2. What did I say? Let me check. I have a rule. I'm not sure how correct it is, but I really do believe that for every 100 subscribers you have, you're going to get a single person watching your live stream. I think it's closer to 1,000, but who knows. I can do 0 seconds. I mean, it's still going to be delayed to hell and back, but I can do 0 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm also working on a separate project. I purposely do not have it on my iPad so that you all cannot see it. But in a while, I'll probably be you know what? I have a teaser for it at the end of the 1 hour I have a teaser halfway into this one, and a teaser at the very end of this one. So you'll get to see then. I just think of Mateo screaming, "No!" And I just wonder what he's talking about. Well, currently I'm getting a single view for... You know what, I'm just gonna type it. Yeah, but honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I definitely am running out of stuff to say. Oh, and by the way, in case you weren't here last time and no one here wasn't, because it's literally just Mateo, Mateo and 2 other random people, Chaos is my personal account because I don't want 10,000 things. Nope, I am not going to show my For You page. That is a great way to get my YouTube channel demonetized. Yeah, it is awful. The hope is that at some point, also, if anyone knows a better streaming site than StreamCamp, I am all ears. All I need is for it to be able to screen record. I'm gonna wait until it gets to this point where it shakes, and then I'm gonna stop the stream. So, let's check the time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What are all these? I'm not going to question it. Hurt. Okay. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, it's about 20 seconds of delay. That's just great. So it doubles the time. Anyways, next time I'm gonna put the Pythagorean theorem on the top left, and then we're going to analyze Dream's Manhunt because I literally have nothing better to do. See ya.